God, I hope the hell this works this time. See, last time I had everything working right, but as soon as I close these little windows, I don't know why it is. I don't know why this damn thing wants to keep changing to this. But it won't record when it's set to here. Actually, none of this shit's right. None of it's right. It's all supposed to be 192 slash 24 hertz, 24 bit at 192 hertz, but as you can see, Windows 11 does not give me that option. So what I have to do every time I want to record something, I have to come into here and I have to change this to one of these others, and it'll say, boom, this may mess up, blah, 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 but you wish to continue, and you have to say yes, and then I hit OK, and then I do a damn test, and then I check my folder, and then I play it back, and I hear myself, and then I do another damn test, and it's like, okay, well, that one worked, let me do it again. 3 times, it's still working, good, we're on a roll. So that's the process that I have to do to check this mic, which is it's not the mic, it's the damn audio interface that I bought. And even looking on BestBuy.com, it's like, damn, I was like, where's just show me a crappy $19 Bluetooth, or I'm sorry, USB microphone, and make sure it supports Windows 11, and I think I made a mistake getting Windows 11. I didn't have any of these damn sound issues before with Windows 10. And in fact, my audio interface device, it does not support Windows 11 officially. And I think what's irritating to me about this whole thing is I have no idea why every damn time I do something different, whether it's play a file, load something else, whatever, he wants to keep changing these damn properties off of what I got it set to something that, like that one. Which now, actually, the one that it likes to move it to isn't even showing up anymore. It's like it just makes up what the hell it wants to make up and puts the sound there. And it doesn't record if it's not in that. I don't know. And changing them in all these other damn places, and going into the damn mixer and all that stuff, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. I don't know. It doesn't make any damn sense to me. But it's a frustrating pain in the ass for sure. I made 3 videos today. Every damn one of them. None of them recorded. So for the last time today, I'm going to try to make this simple video. You're making a mod. You're making a mod of a box. A very basic box. Go to Vehicles. In the User folder, if you do not have a folder called Vehicles, create one. In that folder, make you a new folder. In that folder, hold on. Let me call this New Box 25. In that folder, take these 2 files that I give you, this info file, and copy it into there. Take the blank Jbeam, copy it into there. Open up with Notepad++. Open up that info file and change the name to, I don't know, I'm going to call it mod. No, I better not call it mod. Box 25. That's going to be the name of the mod. Go ahead and copy that to your clipboard. Save it. Load the blank Jbeam up here. Put that. Paste that. Come down to Flex Bodies where you see Mesh. Paste it there. Change this node weight to, say, 2. Where you see Collision, write false. Where it says false, write true. and come down to where you see the right here and just wait. Now load Blender. You can delete that camera, you can delete that light, paste that name right here, change that texture to something else. We'll just call it the same thing. Now we know it's got a texture and we know it's got a name. Now all we need to do is just export it as a collider. This is what most people forget to do in the process of exporting Jbeams. They forget to export the actual DAE. So we export the DAE into that vehicles folder of the new box 25. It don't matter what you name the DAE, just export it. Now save your Blender file there. Save as, and in that same folder, save your Blender file. It doesn't matter what you save it as, just save it. Just make sure it's in the folder with the vehicles. Because this here box here is going to be a Jbeam also. Not just is it the mesh that you're going to see, but it's also going to be the Jbeam. So to do that, we need to go to edit mode, and we need to say A, select all, and we need to say faces, triangulate the faces, because we cannot do this without the triangulated faces. If you forgot this step, you will be surely reminded when you go to export your Jbeam. It will say your thing includes n-gons, possibly, and it will not export it. So, note, we are going back to object mode. And now we are going to export the Jbeam box 25. You're like, where did it go? Well, where it went was in that folder where you saved your Blender file, which should have been that same new box 25, for example. Inside of there, open up that Jbeam file and move it over to this view. Now, you are waiting here. You're in the right place to wait. You're going to grab these nodes from here and put them nodes right there. You're going to go down to the beams, and you're going to take these beams, and you're going to put them beams right there. I'm going to make that a little less strength. Alright, then you're going to go to the triangles, and you're going to move the triangles. Put the triangles here, like so. Then you're going to save it. Then you're going to load the game, and you're going to have yourself a new box. New box 25. Oh, this microphone's great, but this Windows 11 is not. It's not doing it for me. I only got Windows 11 because of the auto HDR feature, which works really great. Vehicles, new box 25. That's a pretty box. Just to show you how easy it is to make that mistake. Let's say that's obviously not the right name, right? Actually, you know what? No. Anybody can make typos, but not many people actually do forget to put the... Let's close the game. I'm going to simulate the most common problem people have when they make a mod. To ensure that this is going to be what you see, I'm going to delete the temp folder. That way there's no cached version of a box. Now I'm going to go to the vehicles folder. And that new box 25. We're going to delete that DAE. And what this is going to simulate is that you forgot to export the DAE in there with the mod, with the Jbeam. So this is what you'll see when you load your level and you load your mod. And I'll tell you something you can do to check and make sure that your mod is actually working. It's just a problem with the visible mesh. And so yeah, vehicles, box 25, spawn new. And what do you see? Well, it appears the game is locked up. There's nothing here, and the game is locked up, and, well, there's actually not even any errors. Well, one can conclude one thing. It did not load. Nope. Now, what if you spell it wrong? Or you forget to tell the flex body to be box 25, so you forgot that part. You just have that. You forgot to put in the name of the flex body, but you did remember. You did in fact remember to export your box DAE into the vehicle folder, because you knew, well, if I'm going to see a mod, I gotta export something to see. You did remember to export that DAE into there, but you forgot to tell the flex body what it was, so it don't know. It just knows, hey, I'm getting a bunch of nodes, beams, and triangles by. I don't know what the hell to put them with. So let's load the game and see how it behaves like that. Make sure I save that change I made. Yeah, it's saved. Box 25. And I bet you that's 99% of what y'all get when y'all mess up. You get an invisible box that you can't see, but you could say Control B to see the beams, or Control N to see the nodes, or Control T to see the triangles. But as far as this Jbeam's concerned, he's like, look, I don't know what I'm supposed to be. I don't know who I'm working for. They didn't show up for work, so I'm just here by myself, which normally you would not see, because you don't see them. They're just there, hidden in the shadows like Batman. So to fix the problem, well, you must include the name of that mesh there, because it doesn't know who it's working for unless you tell it. So we'll save and we Control R to reload, and we probably locked up the game. No, there it is. There it is. Just in the ground. No, it wasn't in the ground before. No, it simply was not there because you didn't tell it what it was. Now our happy little nodes and beams and triangles are happy that their employer came to work with them so they could do the job they were made to do. I'm trying to make it funny. I know it's boring as shit, but you know, that's really the most common problem that goes wrong when you make a mod. Your flex body is basically the name of your mesh. You either misspelled it here, or you just simply forgot to include it. Another thing people do a lot is they use the same. Let's start a new blender. This material, you can only use that one time. And surely if you've exported other stuff and you never changed it, then you probably done made that material. So let's simulate number two. Simulate number two problem. Let's close this. And let us export the DAE once again into the same folder. This time, however, we change the texture name. So I can tell you right away, it ain't gonna work. Not only is that material name already been used, but thing is, the game's already made a main.material.json that did that first time you loaded it. And what it's looking for is the texture box 25, which you see I just changed it. So what do you think's going to happen when this thing loads? Yeah, it's going to be a red box. But don't tell nobody. Let them figure it out when they see it for themselves. It's going to be red. Or it might be whatever the material. It's going to be red, trust me. And if it ain't, no box 25. No, it is, in fact, gray still. Why is it gray? One may ask if it is the wrong material. Well, because I don't know. I don't have a clue. Oh, yes, I do. Because there is what is known as the cached version of the damn. Oh, wait, I know why. I'm overthinking this. Because material does exist as a white box. That does not exist. I forgot. Material is already in there. So it just assigned whatever, I just happened to have it to throw it on it. Looked out on that one. But you won't on this one. Damn, I can't even make something go wrong it'll go wrong when I don't want it to go wrong, but when I try to make it purposely go wrong for purposes of a video, then it damn wants to it still wants to. There we go. That's what I wanted. Never thought that red box would be so beautiful. So this could be another common thing you see, red box. Your box is there, but it's red. Hit your tilde key, and it'll tell you here, unable to find material mapping for material, blah, 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 and unknown. One way you can fix this is, well, you can just edit that file that is in the vehicles folder to have the correct name. Close the game, though. Don't do that with the game running. Close the game, go to that vehicle folder, to that main.material file there. See, it's still looking for box 25, but we're going to say, no, what? You know what you're going to be looking for now? You're going to be looking for this. So we'll copy that to our clipboard, and then we'll paste that in those 3 spots. There, there, and there. So we gave it new instructions. It's like, no, you're looking for that texture, my friend. That's what you're looking for now. So we should get a white box when it loads because that material hasn't got a texture map assigned to it or anything. It's just going to be a color, solid color. But the main thing is that it's not red. That's what we're going for here. Like I said, it's not red anymore because it knows it's a new color. We just manually told it. Now, hopefully you don't have to do all that work. Hopefully you don't. But since you are here and the microphone is working, I thought I would take the time to show you something new. Alright, if we hit Control N, let's reset the scene. If we pick one of these nodes, say NR3 for example, and we want to make another one, it's real easy to do. We can go back over to here, to our blank Jbeam, and you see these are where the nodes are, right? So where NR3 is, I'm going to copy that to my clipboard. Now watch how easy this is. I didn't mean to delete it, damn it. I said copy. Copy to clipboard. I'm going to go down here to the bottom. I'm going to hit paste. I'm going to change this to letter Z. But I'm going to tell it to be 2 meters up in the air. Then I'm going to take this fixed here. I'm going to copy that to my clipboard and paste it. And I'm going to say true. Now I'm going to save it. Now when I restart it, it's going to have a ball up in the air right there with the letter Z on it. Whoops. Well, it's right there because the ball's not right side up. I mean, the box ain't right side up. There we go. Had to hit the home button, straighten it out. So you see that letter Z? That's a new node we just added based off the values from NR3. Now, watch this. I'm going to go down here to the beams, and I'm going to take this last one here. Don't matter which one you take. I just copy it to my clipboard. Shit. I just copy it to my clipboard just so I don't have to type it all out again. And it just so happened NR3 is the one we're using. I'm going to say Z. I'll put a space here though. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to hit Control R, then the home key. Where's our box? I saw it shoot off in the distance, didn't you? It sure did. I don't know where it went now. Pause the game. Alright, box, get your behind back over here. It has eluded us. It has disappeared. When you start having problems like this, you're like, where the hell's my box? Most likely what's happened, I'm just going to temporarily say ignore that line. You don't have reference nodes set up. I didn't set them up for you. I don't even see the damn box now. Let me... No wonder the damn thing messed up. I didn't finish spelling true. I was like, well, shouldn't that messed it up? I don't know why I didn't know why it messed up my damn box, but I knew it wasn't working again after I did that little change when it should have. So I started assuming, well, maybe it's the reference nodes. No, you see, I didn't spell true. I just put TR in there and forgot to put the UE. So what I basically did is I linked NR3 to Z. Z won't move. Z's on a fixed axis now, because I told it here to be fixed true. So we'll remove it up out the ground. And you'll see it just dangle now. Just dangling. If I turn on the beams with Control B, you can see that there a beam. That's the beam connecting NR3 to Z. Now if I wanted to say NR2 to Z, it'd be easy to do too. Just hit Control R to reload, and you see now both of them are connected. Let's see here. NR7, and it's moving too fast. NR7 and NL1. NL1, and we'll have us like a flower pot kind of deal. Oops, I spelled that wrong. That says NL. It's hard to read that shit. NL1. I mean NL5. NL5. Not 1. Why is 1 still missing? NL1. One of them's wrong. Doggone it. Which one is it? NR7. NR3. NL1. One of them's wrong. NL5. But one of them ain't connected. I mean, it's simple math. How is one... How... I don't... Shit. How? I don't know. I'm overthinking something, apparently. But that was what I was trying to do. Just simply connect them all together. I don't know how I got them all messed up and about, but one of these does not belong. Actually, I think it's this one that don't belong. Alright. Let's see here. What else can I show you? While I'm thinking about it. Oh, maybe I'll take that out. Save. Now there's still a node there, obviously. You can see it. It's still sitting there. It's just, you know, kind of hooked to these beams here, which isn't really nothing there. It's just kind of like a, you know, kind of like a support for something. Hidden support. I was just showing you how you can connect beams to things that you like easily. How you can easily connect beams to things. Trying to think of something. I don't know, maybe you want the box to be on fire. Let's save this. And let's go to grab a file. Get old big girl. Get her loo file. We can copy it and paste it in this new one here. So she got a loo file too. And open up her loo file to her particles here. So this little Z character that I made right out here, I'm going to call this Z. I'm going to delete that. And then Z and Z. And delete these. And then Z and Z. And I don't know, let's pick a good particle. Let's pick a good one. How about we pick number Sea Splash Mist, Dust Grass, Smoke Lodge, Fireball Large. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm indecisive. How about Sea Splash? We'll just make it number 13. Oh, we can go through and make a bunch of different ones, but we'll just stick to that one for now. Let's say that was number 13. The area, that's the number, let's make 15 of them spawn. And then let's also make it, let's make it, let's look back at the list. Steam. I don't know, 23. Alright. Now, a few particles coming out of it. You really wanna see a 3080 die? I'm gonna kill it like this. Gonna make a bigger spark. Mucho. Actually, I think this is gonna not be spark. It's gonna be snow because I edited the damn spark. But spark explosion, I believe, is number 10. So we'll do that, and we'll tell it to make 250 of those in addition to those. And we're going to see bigger boom boom. Maybe. I don't know. Yes. Mini boom booms. That is not the right part. Oh, shit. Which one is it? It's number 9, sir. You put the wrong one in. You put in mud or something. Number 9. So now I got this like a firework here. Oh no, like firecracker. But you know, 3080 is still doing pretty good. It's not complaining yet, but it will soon. We'll just make it do more stuff by making a new one. Which one? Well, I've always been a fire kind of fella, so I think we'll make that one fire, but we'll make that like, make maybe, I don't know, 50 fires. And so now we got the particles, got the fire, we got the sparks explosion, we got the water splash, we got so many particles going on this thing. One may wonder what in the hell it is. I don't even know. I just make it. So let's see, what else can we do to it? Let's see, we can add more to it. More, you say? More, yes. More. We'll make this one number 7, which will be a lot of black smoke. This one will probably kill the system, because there's so much going on now. But no, it's starting to affect my performance a bit. Just a little. Oh, here's something you can do. Now think about this. Say you're like making a level, right? And you want to make like these, you're like inside of maybe a place like the Terminator 2 where all the liquid metal and stuff is out, everywhere. And, you want to have the place a lot of sparks. Sparks everywhere. So this number is the area in meters. So if you tell it to be 50 meters, them sparks will be over a broad area, a large area. In fact, such a large area. There's our box, and you see we're still in the spark storm. They are everywhere. Let's change the time of day. I said change the time of day. Damn it. No. There we go. So we see this is the area, 50 meters in area of just a bunch of sparks. I say, well, I like this, yeah. But maybe I want this snow instead. What about sparks and snow? I just happened to edit the sparks particle, so I got a snow particle. But normally you don't have I don't believe there's a snow particle. I'd edit the spark, which I made number 1. which is number one. It's going to be number one. So we get the snowstorm. So many snowballs just everywhere. Let's lower the number of them to, say, 20. So it's a holly jolly smoky, holly jolly sparky Christmas. We get your snow, we get the parks. And of course, the bigger the area, the more thinned out that would look. So if you had this, say, 350, then it's going to be far less dense. You'll see a lot less of them, but they'll be farther away. This would be good if you were wanting to do some like level and you wanted like maybe stars twinkling around, or you'd edit the particle and make little stars and they twinkle, or other weird things. Maybe ash, like a volcano scene. Let's see. Trying to just think of some ideas. I use like nothing's coming to my head as usual. Let's look at our particle list. Smoke white, that's number 20. Just add it to it. Just make another one. I'll do 120 of those. Let's close in the distance. That's too far. Too much of an area. I may have messed up smoke. That's possible. White smoke, that is. Like I see the snow. Let's just tell it to be 20 meters wide. Yeah, I think I screwed that particle up. There ain't no telling. I messed with a lot of these. I did. I messed with a lot of them. Let me set these damn reference nodes. Goodness, this is driving me crazy. In R3. What's behind NR3? NR7? What's to the left? That's NL1, and Z is above. That's a custom particle. And folks, you got the option. You can edit these. You're not stuck with this. You can change all these. Like that was particle number 30. You can go into your particle editor. Just look away from the thing so that the editor particle, you can see it actually, and it's not mixed in with all that. So that was number 30 that I gave it. Which that don't look like that. But that is what I give it. Let me make sure. Yeah, number 30. Yeah, so we make this less lifetime. So it's quick. It's in and out. Just very quick. Or it goes on for a long time. I done messed it up. I done messed it up. Oh, I put the wrong shit in the wrong place. I put the variance in the wrong place. No wonder. No wonder you'll mess up. You'll put the wrong thing in the wrong place. You can't do that. Let's save. And it should be affecting this by now. There we go. It should be doing it in real time. That's the thing. It should. Doesn't mean it will, but it should. What one does, the other shall do. Control R. So you see, well, you know, maybe I want this to, I don't know, maybe different color. So you can do this is, you can change your colors, you know. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever you wish. Maybe some are larger than the others. But if you want it to kind of fade away into nothing, the last one needs to be 0, or you're gonna see it disappearing, which is up to you, of course. You can also tell the last one's opacity to be 0, and that'll help blend it away into nothing also, or start that gradual blending away sooner. Since the way the particles basically work is they go flash, 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 like 4 flashes. Like 4 instances. Each instance has got its own color, and each instance got its own size. Like that's the first instance of the flash. That's the second instance, the third instance, and the fourth being the top there. And each instance has its own alpha transparency. So you can have all of them on 255. As you can see, like the first one size being nothing, you don't see it. Now you don't see the second one or the third one, just the fourth one. And that's the way a particle works. It's basically 4 of the same image, just reproduced 4 times. Well, whether you want different colors or whether you want them different sizes, that's up to you. Maybe you want it to do something weird, where it seems to, I don't know, let me see. You can do so many things if you just got the patience and the time. I was trying to simulate like a nuclear explosion a while back. Trying to figure out how could you make these things where they like make a nuclear bomb kind of explosion deal. So I thought like the first thing would be the flash. It'd be the super white flash, you know. And then the next thing would be like a yellowish color. And like as it gets to the top of the ball, you know, that would be the red, most red part of the fireball, and maybe part of it's orange. And then you got the sizes of these things. Of course, it's going to have to go up if you're going to make something like that. And then you got these times, and this is the stinker of it all. So the times affect when each one flash or can go before the other. But it's kind of weird how it works. So starting with the first one, just putting 0.1 for example. And say you go to the second one and you say 0.2. Say, nah, not 0.2, 0.5. Or 0.9. Let's get all these the same size real quick. You can kind of better idea. So see, this one's 1, and this one's also 1. Nothing. 0. 0.2. 0.5. You can see that's the red one. But I can change that by say 0.3. 0.21. 0.6. 0.9. You would think it's the timeline of when it can flash. 1 being the most. 1 being the last of the line. Nothing can go beyond 1. But if 1 appears before the rest of them, well, that can have some weird effects too for some reason. It's a peculiar thing. I don't know quite how to really master these times to make them do certain things, because it's not really understood to me what exactly in the hell they are doing. I have a kind of an idea. And it also depends on the lifetime, their total lifetime that they can function or create, basically from start to end. Nah, that doesn't mess I think I'm tired of screwing with this thing, man. I think I pretty much went overtime here in explaining this little thing. I'm going to zip this up if anybody wants it. I'm going to revert it back to whatever it was like when I first started the video, where it just had a couple little particles on it if anybody wants it. I think it was something like I think I had the explosion of the sparks. I got 13 and 23, I think, were the ones that I had. I'll bring that back down to 0.1. 0.1. I'll reduce this because that's going to kill some people's systems. Lower these a lot. Let's make sure this works, and yeah. But you're not going to get snow, remember that, because you hadn't modified your particles to do that. If you do, though, nah, I'm not going to get into that. That's actually water, though. That's not snow. I don't know if anybody's got a use for that thing, but anyway, that's it for today.